All right, here at No Reserve we have our 1989 Ford Bronco XLT. It's a 2-owner, always been a Washington truck. It's got a really nice rust-free original body. I believe all original paint. I've been through all the jams and through all the hood marks inside the gas door. There's no tape lines, no overspray. I mean, usually when something gets repainted, you'll see a tape line here and you'll see overspray blasted in. Also in the door jams, you'll see a tape line usually, and you'll have paint kind of blasting in here and oftentimes getting on the decal. But it's this nice, clean, original paint, no tape marks. I do have the original parts of the original decal that goes right here. It's like a baby blue fat decal, and you can see over the years it's kind of made a line in it. But the owner that we got it from took it off because part of it started to peel on the driver's side. So I took it off and meant to get it restriped and never did. So this is how they originally did it. You'll have a little bit of a feathering here. And it doesn't line up, perfectly like you would kind of think, but you pull off the stripe. I've seen them pulled off before. So you can get the stripes. You can get the stripes for, stripes that'll look good. You can no longer get the original stripes. But we went back and forth and chose to leave them off so you can see that that's original paint. But we'll go ahead and start doing a walk around here before it starts sprinkling. Luckily, we were able to get all the photos before it started to rain. So we'll go ahead and start here. I mean, you're gonna have some rock chips along the front valance of the hood. There's a chip right there with a little ding. This is also gonna fall on the top side of the hood. You have a little ding here. You have some scratches like somebody maybe had put something on the hood because they put a little ding right here, soft ding with no paint damage. And it's gonna be right in the center of the hood. You'll see a little ding with no paint damage. And that follows over here, and this one's got a little bit of paint damage. And then there's a couple little dings on the top of the driver's side fender. Not really sure what could have happened there, but again, these things can't tell me stories. Some little stone chips in the silver that are hard to see because they're silver. A little ding there from stone chip. The cutouts, the dark black cutouts are a little bit faded, but still look really nice. You can see the emblem's got a little chip in it here. It should be all the way around like this. Headlights still got good clarity. They're not all yellow or fogged out. No condensation in any lights. Chrome looks good with good reflection, but you will have a little bit of aging in it. You can see there. Corner lights got nice color to them. Still got the original Ford logo. Take you around here. So the corner lights, the orange ones, do have a little bit of condensation there. It's very hard to see, but both sides of both fenders got a little stone chipping here. Just because these things are kind of basically built like a shoebox. Take you around here. It's got a couple little chips there, chip there, little chip here where the pinstriping was. Little chip. The front glass is in nice shape. It's been replaced, so it's got no cracks or chips. All the rest of the glass is original with the car light logos. Both door sweeps are a little bit, dry and could use replacing. You don't have any bubbling or any pulling back of the paint there. Nice gutters, no stress cracks. And this truck looks really nice. It's got really, it's nice to see the originality. It's super dry, rust-free truck, really clean underneath. Top's never been off. You have a little bit of the flaking of the paint in the seam sealer, which is really common. The rubbers around the window are in nice shape. Rear windows are tinted. They look good. A couple little raindrops here, but little ding in the paint here. A PDR paintless dent guy could probably iron that out and make it look a little bit better. Both tail lights still got nice color, but they are getting a little bit dull. It's got the rear tire carrier, but it's nice to see it's never been hyperextended and dented in the quarter panels. Real common right here if somebody doesn't latch it good. The lower side of the body's in really nice condition, really nice dark blue paint. This is a dark shadow blue metallic. It's actually the same blue as the other Broncos we have listed. And then this is the, I think it's called light stone metallic in the middle, but I'll make sure I clarify in the ad. You will have some little stone chips along the bottom here. Got a little chip there. These little expected areas, but overall, for being a 1989, it's very little stone chips. You can see this. A lot of this is just the reflection from the cement. Take you along here. Just a couple little chips. Mirrors are in nice condition, not all rusted out, still move nice, but you know, there's a little bit of wear on the actual, you know, housing of the mirror. The tires are in excellent condition, the 31 1050s on the original wheels, and it's cool to see somebody, these didn't come with a matching wheel, but somebody sourced a matching wheel for the back, and it's got a matching 31, which always looks nice, because if you go up in tire size, and the original size is a 235, you know, your spare's gonna be useless for you, and it gives it a nice aesthetic look rather than just having a cheap cover. But it's got 169,000 original miles. You know, it's got a good history check, no accidents. The rubber back here is also dry and cracked. And you got scratches on the rear tailgate. And you do have some aging in the paint on the very top. And you're gonna see when I come to the driver's side, I'm not sure if this thing sat in a carport and was more exposed on the driver's side or sat maybe near trees all the time, because the driver's side also has kind of like this aging in the paint here. It's really hard to see, but rear window's in nice shape, goes up and down. I'll show you with both switches, interior and exterior. Rear chrome's in nice shape on the bumper. It's got nice depth and mirror-like reflection. Looks like maybe there was a sticker or something here at one time. Bumper's got a little scuff in the blacks, but the molding along the sides is still nice and black. The chrome in the middle is a nice shape. It doesn't have that delaminated look. And again, if it had been repainted, you'd be seeing silver all down in there, because once you pull these off, you can't get them to go back on there. Again, it's just nice condition. I'll come take you around here to the driver's side. Yeah, nice taillights, nice color, but it's getting a little bit, you know, faded. Both of the quarter panels are nice shape. Top hasn't been scraped on here. You have a little delaminating in the dark blue. Again, you can see that original stripe. But as you get in here, you'll kind of see the paint's still shiny and it presents really well, but as you'll see when you get close, you see that the passenger side doesn't look like this. I'll kind of go really nice and slow, and I'll put some pictures on the ad too. It's just on the top blue area, and that does continue into the hood a little bit. See, at the right angle, you can see that kind of little bit of roughness, and you can feel it. But the cowl's in nice shape; it doesn't have that. But around the door here, it has it. Around the mirror, and you'll see little cracking. And it was from Eastern Washington, so probably got a little more heat over there. So if it was exposed to the sun, you also see the window felt on this side is a little bit more dried out than the passenger side. So I'm assuming this had more exposure. Still looks really good, but you know, it's not a perfect Bronco, but it's got a really nice original body. Rust free. Again, the underside's in nice shape. Not a lot of stone chips. Nice color option. You know, if you're a cowboy fan, this is you, or up here in Washington, it's good Seahawks colors. So I'll go ahead and take you inside. Now the top also has that, and you can see in the pictures, just can't quite jump up there with the camera, but it has this aging in the paint. You know, and I'll go around the passenger side, passenger side, and show you. You know, this side doesn't have it. It's just got that more of the deep original. So, all right, I'll take you inside. The passenger door panels are in nice shape. No cracks or chips. Power windows, power door locks work. No door hinge issues. All the gaps on all the panels are in nice shape. Very little entry wear, just a little bit of stone chips. I mean, even all the anodized parts, you'll see the back tailgate too. They still got that nice bright anodized look. No stress cracks. And you got a little bit of dirt right here, but that should probably clean up. No cracks up here. It's not even faded up here. Looks really good. No cracks here. It's a non-smoker, no pets. You can see underside here, it looks nice. It's like a medium blue interior. Passenger seat's basically perfect. This isn't damaged. Console's in nice shape. Dash is perfect, never been messed with. Still got the original stereo. Glove box is in primo shape. You know, it's a non-smoker. So you know, after this many years, it still has its original stereo, which is, you know, amazing. Kind of shows for the originality of it. Carpet's still in nice shape, still has that fluffy feel to it and look. It's like a medium blue, but you will have a little bit of slight darkening on the entry sides and kind of where you put your foots. But we take out all the floor mats so you can see the carpet 100%, nothing's covered up. You know, somebody resting their foot right here, but no big coffee stains, no cigarette burns. And, you know, again, if you just put some black rubber mats down, it's, I mean, out of sight, out of mind. A little bit of darkening right here where people have been putting their feet. The rear seat's in really nice shape. Rear panels have no fading, nice shape. Headliner sagging a little bit, a little common issue there. Visor stay in place. Back of the seat looks nice. All the seat belts are there and everything. We'll take you around. Oh, there's a little bit of scuffing on the door panel right above here. I'll go ahead and take you around the back while we're here. And on the driving video we'll do next, I'll show you that the interior switch works. You know, they don't go fast. That's the speed you're gonna get out of any of them. You can see kind of how clean this is. Again, I was talking about those anodized parts and the door jams. And you'll see in the, right in here, I mean, that's just, shows you how clean, how like well kept this thing has been. All these rubbers, how clean those are. You know, you have a little pinching here. It shows this is an old strap, but look at the condition of the anodized parts. Again, this is how it looks originally. You're not gonna see any overspray blasted in here. No cracks along here. Hinges in nice shape. Your rear carpet, you know, naturally so, it's a cargo area, doesn't look the best. You got some little marks in the carpet there. A little bit of light spots. The passenger part of these door panels, you can see once you get to the armrest, is not faded, but this back area is sun faded a little bit, and you will get some scuffs and stuff like this. But again, you know, this is the hauling area. There's some dark spots you'll see on the back of the seat from something rubbing up against it, but the seat folds all the way up and it is removable if you fold it up with 2 pins. All right, gonna take you inside. Really nice looking driver door panel. A little bit of color fading on the vinyl piece. Top looks really nice, no cracks. Maybe just a little thin wearing of the factory dye. Go ahead and pop the hood. You can see the, again, a little darkening areas right here, but you know, you throw a rubber floor mat down, never gonna see it. Little mark in the carpet. Couple little dark areas, but, and the seat doesn't always bounce back to where it should be. You know, recoil is pretty good from here, but it is a little loose, but if you just adjust it down, it would pull all the way back. But when you're moving around, you'll feel it loosen up a little bit. The material is a little bit beat down right here with a little bit of hole there. But again, the armrest is in nice shape. Still has good color, it's not all faded. Steering wheel looks real nice. Gauges are real clean. It's a 5-digital odometer, so you know if it's gonna be sold miles exempt, but obviously the way this thing looks and the condition, and then the auto check showing good consistency. You know, I believe the 169,797 is the original miles. But you basically gotta buy a truck like this for its condition, you know. Take you along here, you can see that's all nice condition. Again, no paint blasted in here, no overspray. You know, and that's why it has some wear on the paint, because you know, it's been around for a long time. This door panel here, I'll get it lined up in the holes and push it back, and it goes back into place. But sometimes when you slam the door, the little push-in plastic pieces in there kind of work their way out. So motor's nice and clean. It's got the 5.8 351. You know, alternator's been replaced not too long ago. The owner before had the distributor replaced, full tune-up, got the AC rebuilt with modern 134. The radiator's been replaced. Well, no, actually, the radiators, it looks to be all original. I mean, it's still got its original clamps and everything. I just saw the cap, so obviously somebody replaced the radiator cap. You know, not spotless, but it's original. This isn't busted up. A lot of times you're missing this little ear. Nice clean here. You know, you can see these have never been adjusted. Never had a wrench on them. But it's really hard to tell you going around this thing if it's been painted or not. I mean, it doesn't, I don't see any marks. But overall, I mean, it's just a super clean truck. It's gonna be going at no reserve. 2 owner, clean title, and really nice rust-free body. So good luck.